So my friend Georgia was letting me live at her house, and it's pretty decrepit. It's not nice, and they don't have heat, and the electric is very dangerous because the wires are out and stuff like that. But I was still, I was just quietly going to my room, retreating after work, not spending much time in the house. Just go to the bathroom. Didn't do much cooking in the kitchen. Day's pots and pans were all in the sink, and I sometimes washed those. And I swept and washed the floors of my room and the hallway and the common areas. But my plans have changed because of Days. There was a couch, and when I got home for work, it's a fire hazard. Plus, I couldn't get in to get my dog, so I tried moving it, and it fell over. And Day lost his marbles. Wayne too. You really can't put a real big piece of upholstered sofa that weighs a lot and block. And I'm pretty sure they did it on purpose. I mean, they know I get home about 9:30. Guys, when they like you, sometimes if you don't return their affection, they get really mean and ugly. I've found that a lot. I found that quite a bit. But so now I'm staying at my daughter Hillary's, her rental in Oregon Hill, and I'm cleaning it for her. I clean the oven, I clean the refrigerator, the bathrooms. And so this lease is over on the 19th, and in my mind, Greg at Paradise Garage was going to help me get a car, and I was going to pay it off, which we tried doing that one time before, and it didn't work out because my alimony stopped, and I couldn't make the payments. And so I parked it in his parking lot because I couldn't afford the insurance either. So I was taking the tags back, and I went back to see him, and I said, I'll keep paying on it until, I get a job. But he said, it's already gone. I sold it at an auction. So he might be mad at me. I don't know. And I did the best I could. And right now I'm working at Kroger for $10 an hour. And my rent at Georgia's, I paid her $250 and then $200. No laundry, but then I just really couldn't put up with being abused so much by Day. He woke me up in the middle of the night at 4 a.m. He's banging on my door. So it's hard to find a place to live in my price range. And if I do find a place in my price range, I won't be able to save up for a car, because that's what I wanted to do at George's, was save up for an automobile. And I put this guy has an organic farm, and Dominique, I said I could help him with that. And it might get awkward, if he wants to copulate or not. I may not want to, so that might be friction. It would really be nice to get my own apartment and house. It's not like, and people around here think I'm just crazy and poor, and I'm like, actually I'm not. I was a leader of 4-H, but most of the people in the city have never done 4-H, so they don't even know what it is. But it's hard, it's stressful. I know my daughter's not going to let me go out on the street. And she's planning on taking me to her house for a little while I get my feet under me. I did call the Chester Kroger, and what I'll do is try to work at that Kroger because if she's driving me, she's not going to come all the way into Rich. That's a long trip for her. But I wish my art would sell. I put a painting out, somebody took it. It's a big misnomer that they think this art is free. It's not free at all. It's going to cost everybody a lot of money to fix and remedy this situation that I see just around the world. And I think the Gates, they want it fixed. And Colette's really funny. She doesn't like, oh, no, it's Dominique says, I don't like Bill Gates. I'm like, wow, that's the wrong person to dislike. Because he's a good guy. I mean, he has a lot of altruism and gnosis and agape love for humanity, and his wife too. So yeah, it's hard. And then Colette was like, she doesn't like the statue of Neptune. She thought, I think she's just jealous. I started laughing. I said, do you see how Neptune is just not able to please a French woman looking at him? And she looked at me like, oh, I never thought of that. But imagination is important. And if I do live with my grandkids for a while, I think I can make it good. I mean, and stay out of their way. This is privacy. I'm invading their privacy. But if I do work around there, maybe they won't charge me as much rent, and then I can get a job at Kroger there and save up my money for a good used car. I just thought of that. It's good. I work a lot of this out talking to myself on a video. Colette wants me to do a small school. She a template, I said, that might happen, but that's not what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking is a category of types of ship, like you can ship, we make it in America and we ship the school out to different countries. Of course, Switzerland's going to be different than Bosnia, but, and make kit houses and put them together, solid wood and stuff like that with stainless steel, so it's real pretty. As the world turns, I hope this is going to come to fruition. If it doesn't, it's always fun to continue trying for your projects and your art. And I'm sorry about Christo dying. I didn't know. Colette knew. She goes, I think he died. I didn't hear that. Is he alive? Well, through his work, he'll always live. And I do believe the running finch should go along the border of Mexico for the humanity of it all. I mean, you just can't be prejudiced when you see souls. Like, you're like, ooh, there's a soul. A damaged soul sometimes.